and jokO are getting it underway.
Yep.
And math definitely not my strong suit.
2, 1.
And it's Lost World, and of course it's best of 3 in the quarters.
Yep. So good start for jokO. He will get the red armor.
What he has to really oh, he missed the rocket jump. That's pretty huge.
Yep.
Because what he could really do here is get the rocket jump and quickly get himself to the LG. Of course, Chance banked on that, so it didn't really hurt jokO really that much.
Yep.
But he has to recognize that the lightning gun is an advantage, and that Chance knows that, and that tells him where Chance is going to be.
Yep.
Basically. So there you go, Chance moving his way around so that he can get a lightning gun.
Yeah, this is actually nice. He could have tried to get into bedroom and trap Chance. He decided instead to go for the big items and give up the weapon advantage. So it's still up in the air. I mean, it's all about the first engagement. Can jokO trap his opponent, or is it Chance actually that will do that? Good position now for the red, and I'm surprised Chance didn't really stick around a bit more to try to do damage there. The question, can jokO position himself for Mega? Yes, apparently yes, as Chance is not really committing to that too much.
Oh, very good
brilliant.
rockets from Chance. That really helps him out, because the thing is that rockets like that, it's hard. This is like one of the difficult things about Duel, is like rockets like that can really change Chance's options, but it's very difficult to read the amount of damage you do with rockets. And because of that, it can often look like the players really don't know what their options should be. And as commentators are like, oh my god, you should be doing this or that. But jokO will actually find him with some LG, and Chance is going to be able to defend very wonderfully. Good movement there. You can notice like exactly how he's moving, forcing jokO, if he wants to keep pushing damage onto Chance, to walk into damage from Chance. So
I don't agree with jokO's decision here. He should have stayed at the teleport exit and spam it in order to delay Chance, and instead he just went away, and now Chance took both major items, and this is gonna be a kill for Chance. So to me that was the first mistake that jokO did in this match. But now, well, let's see what he can do. I mean, I'm gonna switch POV and still follow jokO. He probably just need weapons, and it needs to stay away from his opponent. He's now trying to get good timing on Mega. This could go horribly for him. Yeah.
There you go. Chance is starting to build some momentum now. Ah, he's gonna miss the rocket. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Doesn't count.
I love it. Misses the yellow.
Yeah.
And right now we have Chance, who is on 125 and gets the red, putting him up to 200. So with the 3 frag lead he has and another missed rocket jump, it's definitely looking really nice for him stack-wise. And jokO is having to do the dance. Well, it's not much of a dance; he just gets destroyed there. But the whole point is you've got to survive and like correctly guess where you're, because like Chance will get that amount of time every like Mega pickup and red pickup, where he's gonna be like, take yellow, rocket jump up, take yellow, and then try to find jokO to get damage or a kill. And jokO wants to stack up on yellows and shards to keep himself alive and keep building on the stack till he eventually has enough to challenge. So what he has to do is to figure out when the Mega is, so he can read Chance's position, and then when he can do that, he can make sure he avoids Chance, so he doesn't take damage, goes to the right places so that Chance cannot catch him. And you see really good players understand that, and they are very good at avoiding. But it's one of the most difficult things to do on Lost World.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see. Let's see if jokO will do what you're saying, or well, apparently not. At least not for the moment.
Chance does get the catch.
Yep.
Red up on the spot. So this is a potential. Oh, that's some nice plasma from Chance there.
Yeah.
So definitely some potential for jokO to either get a Mega pickup or a red at some point, because everything is actually up and Chance is kind of low. But jokO, the problem is he has no weapons, and he misses the jump up to the high area, which actually saved him.
Yeah.
There is the pickup of the Mega.
Just noticing a difference looking at what jokO is doing compared to what Cypher was doing earlier today. There is a way of running away where you just blindly run for a location you feel it's safe, and there is then the Cypher way, where you just run enough to escape the damage, but then you're always like facing the opponent and knowing, you know, when it's your turn to go back maybe and do a bit of damage, or maybe surprise the opponent by picking a different route.
Ooh, almost getting the top 5 shot there, but Chance shuts him down with a shotgun. Rocket jump up, very standard, and he can pressure the lightning gun. He finds that the yellow's still there, so he knows exactly where jokO is. He knows that jokO cannot have more than like 60 armor. And
yeah,
there's the frag.
That's so nice.
Brilliant. And the rocket jump up. No, okay. It's pretty easy for Chance, it seems. jokO's unable to avoid him enough to make it a competitive game, because you cannot let yourself get fragged so much, basically.
Yeah, no, I mean, 9 frags. No, actually, it's only
Hello, plasma gun.
Frags.
Always the wild card.
Yeah.
You never know how to read whether plasma will hit or not. Nice damage there, but Chance will get mega and red, so it's all for noughts. And good choice from Chance. He could have gone down to the red, but he chose to rocket jump up, have position, then have the option to drop for red, and the option to deny rocket launcher and movement on the top of the map. So that's the choices you have there.
Yeah, very nice combo also there from Chance. Yeah, I guess, you know, Chance just proving that he's the best player here today.
Yep, and as Chance picks up that red, you know, it's still a similar story. jokO, it'd be interesting to see if he can find... He gets a mega pickup, so really, when you are able to get mega picked up, or you hear it, as the out-control player, what it's telling you is you want to take enough armor, 100 or 150, whatever you can get, building up on shards and yellows, then you use that mega time to get your way over to the mega and be able to make a trap or a challenge around the mega, because that can often be a really good spot, because typically, like if you're out in the open, the guy's got more stack, LG on LG is usually going to win those fights, unless you can find some sneaky ones like Pavel. I have one in my mind where he managed to he was hiding behind the doorway near the above mega position, and whoever he was playing was jumping across, and he just caught him. I think it was Matrox, just caught him with the LG and pushed him into a corner as you're jumping across. And like, if you can get stuff like that, it's amazing, but it's hard to count on that stuff. So we'll move into the next map, Furious Heights, it seems. So this is definitely, I'd say, an easier map to play out control on than Lost World. I think personally, for me, I'd say it's easier out control on here. There you go, Chance versus jokO is getting underway.
2, 1, fight.
And jokO gets the rail, and Chance is above with the LG. Leads the mega up to deal some damage. What do you think about Chance sticking around there instead of just going for his items?
I mean, it was right. I mean, when you start with LG, you really want to take your chance of just killing the opponent right away. It's just that jokO doesn't expose himself too much for that to happen. But it was kind of the right... It's like there is not much that you lose if you try to do that, unless you get unlucky and you get hit by a rail. Because if that doesn't happen, the only effect is that there will be a slight delay on you know, whatever you're not picking up on your side of the map, and that is really not changing too much the meta game. So I think in that it's just always a good decision to make.
As we approach the 1 minute mark, red is up. Where is Chance? No Chance to be seen. He just decides that yellow will be good enough for him, and he'll grab that yellow. And now jokO with a good... This is a nice effort by jokO. If he turned it into a trap instead, for like an ambush, it would have been nicer. But still good. And he is looking at a split mega red situation, and he is the guy in control with the stacks.
So
look at that.
Yeah,
beautiful. Last cell kills him.
Yeah.
Brilliant, and now he can get onto the mega too.
Yeah,
he's slow though.
Okay, well that's fine. He hit the rail, and he didn't take any damage. It's a pity that he didn't pick up any LG ammunition as he was passing from here. But yeah,
he does have 50 cells at least.
Yeah, and he could have then teleport up with LG out and just push the opponent off the mega. But yeah. Anyway, it just worked for him well, and
It's definitely looking a great start for him. So far it's been pretty good. And Chance will be fine again. Oh no! Not taking into account the ammunition there.
Yeah, and
Fatal.
it's gonna be punished a lot.
This gives Chance opportunity to... It gives Chance time.
Yeah.
And time can mean many things in Quake Live. Duel, it can mean positioning, it can mean pickups. And for Chance, it means both right now. He's getting the position and the pickup, although he's going to decide to try and predict an interception. And he could be right, there you go, but actually jokO is actually going to read that. But then Chance gets himself onto the red position too, so Chance winning the positional battle a lot here.
Oh, he's messing up with the dodging. That's a bit too bad. Yeah, I mean, Chance definitely pushing for his comeback here. Good surprise attack from behind, and yeah, deserved frag. So now Mega is up, Red is in 10. This should give a Chance plenty of time to just position here. Whoa, jokO is still hanging around. This is, I don't know. I question a bit the decision there to still stay. Good bit of damage, but probably not too much. I don't know what his plan is really. I don't know if there was. Yeah. Sometimes it's just you get caught off guard, and then you just do the best you can in the small range that is given to you. Yeah, but I mean it's only a 3-2 game. There's plenty of time. The only thing that looks scary is Chance's stack, which is just humongous. That rocket could have been, you know, a very nice play from jokO, but it didn't happen. So, and timing-wise, I mean, the only thing up is red, and yeah, Chance decided to leave it up to have more chance of damaging the opponent, which is definitely good for him. 5 mega, 5 seconds in mega. Chance totally in control of the situation.
Yeah, Inakula said something. He's like, if you're playing Duel, you should really have like every minute planned out. Like, you should be making plans constantly, and like trying to execute those plans and thinking about that stuff and so on.
Yeah.
And definitely sometimes it does look like stuff is a little bit unplanned, like you were saying. And jokO managed to escape there, and Chance's stack is actually 140, 160 to give an idea. Oh, okay, we're actually on Chance on the stream PC, but jokO's built up to 150. So jokO's in a spot where he can actually make a challenge onto Mega. He's playing very shy right now. He could have actually pushed on that, but his passiveness could actually end up costing him at this red, because if he dealt at least damage, he can win a fight at red. And here you go, there's actually going to be a fight over this high position, and Chance is going to win it, and now jokO has to fall back and Chance gets the red. Had Chance pushed for the mega, the aggression, the damage, he's positioned to his advantage, then that red becomes a fight where he can take it and likely win it, because he'll have the position. So I think that he's too passive there, and I think, oh, great rail to shut down jokO there. Yeah. And I feel like being passive is quite an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, definitely. And the funny thing about it is, well, the bad thing about it is that it's hard to realize it. It's often one of those things where you lose the matches and you don't know why, and then it's just because you didn't do something. You know, it's not what you did, it's just the missing opportunities. So yeah, so I think now Chance is just playing very, very solid. There is very little that jokO can do at the moment. It's just the timing is good, the positioning is good. He's playing in control very well. jokO did a good stream of rails here. Another one would have really crippled Chance. But, so let's see whether he can capitalize on that. But this was kind of the first sloppy combat from Chance, where he took a lot of damage. He will easily now drop for red when the time is right, and actually use it as a bait, and then you know, picking it up. So very nice there. His stack is not so good. I mean, a couple of rockets could have been the end of Chance, but this is not gonna happen as he picked up the next mega health.
3 minutes left, and jokO, although he started very strong, I think he definitely wasted some opportunities
Yeah.
with some passivity on some occasions, and sometimes kind of lack of planning perhaps. And Chance is now is actually hurting quite a bit. But jokO is in no position to really fight in here because Chance has all of the utility in the world with all of the weapons, whereas jokO only has rockets in this vertical area of like open spaces and stuff. So definitely not a decent situation for jokO. And Mega picked up by Chance, meaning that he's going to be a strong challenger to this red. jokO will meet him with a rail, but 1 health left for jokO now. He is in trouble. But Chance misses the rail. He should just be using anything, but any machine gun or anything like that would be great. But anyway, it's hard to really see jokO having a chance now.
Yeah, no. Well, funny words.
I know, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, no, I think it's just it's a good game for him to watch, and especially think about what you said about being passive and like not.
It's such an easy mistake. It's one of the biggest things, or easiest mistakes to make. That indecisiveness, because you don't want to risk something. But what you're really doing is by not doing something, the inaction is going to risk you later on, make you in a bad situation later on.
And it's really nice looking at the pro player, how they actually keep being active even when they have just little amount of health. And I think today we really saw it in a couple of times where I think Demon and also Matrox really, and Pony were really pushing with just, just a low stack, and they were still in the game, just opening more opportunities for them in the future. So I guess we are just killing the last minute and 20 seconds here.
Yeah, players like Demon, Pony, Evil, Matrox are guys that really spring to mind when I think about how aggression or how taking like strong aggressive action, if chosen well, if used well, can, even on low health, be very, very pertinent to your efforts to win the game, because you force that opponent to have to make decisions or new decisions every time you damage them. Every time you do stuff like that, they have to make another choice, and they can never play on their own terms, fully on their own terms, and that's powerful. It's really powerful to have that presence on their game and that presence on the map. So,
yeah, I mean, maybe an analogy of it is like, you can only see a small range, and then it's like dancing. You want to always keep your distance to the opponent kind of fixed to this visibility range, because if you go outside, then you're just blind. Then there is this mass of whatever the rest of the map is, and you just have to figure out what the heck the other guys is doing, and this is just so hard. But if you just keep it contained, it's also much easier to have a good guess of what the other guys is doing. He's just right there instead of being potentially everywhere with whatever weapon, whatever item picked up. So that's why you want to keep the pressure on. And depending on the map, this is easier or harder. I mean, I guess the easiest maps to learn dueling are the small ones, because you always know where the other guys is. I mean, in Airwall, yeah. Well, not a really good duel map, but yeah.
No.
But in maps like this, especially, and actually this is something I saw the Hang doing sometimes. It's like, but maybe it's confidence. It's like he will just stop and then stay like 7 seconds waiting for an item. And this to me just looks so dangerous, because everything could happen somewhere else. So you really have to have a good read on what the other guys is doing to allow yourself to do that. It's kind of I feel it's like a very risky.
Standing still waiting for items is usually quite risky, because you could be using that time to position well according to where the other guy is going to attack from, to optimize your engagement. But definitely. And
there are usually positions not so far away from the item that are actually better for like gathering information, and maybe you can see a hallway or something. So in that sense, I would rather just jump a bit more into the mid map, see what's going on, and maybe see an attack coming or something like that, and then go back and grab the item. So yeah, being passive, it's a really bad thing.
Yeah, it's funny because it's something where if you don't look at it, you don't realize. You don't see it, because it's like, I didn't do anything. there. So what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
What you did wrong was not doing anything.
There was a good movie that Twister released where he was just him watching a duo and just making like a mark every time there was a mistake. And then some of the mistakes were obvious, like a rail missed. But sometimes, like for me, it wasn't really clear what the heck is going on. And he was explaining, you know, this is a missed opportunity, is what I see as a missed opportunity. Then he didn't explain what he should have done, which is what I wanted to do. But, it's like, you know, I guess there is a lot of realization of opportunities that you can take, and I guess that's really what makes the top player like the best.
Definitely.
It's just,
So guys, we will have Chance versus The Hang next, but first another break. And when we come back, we'll have that semi-final lined up for you guys. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the Quake Live content from FACEIT TV. And also to check out FACEIT.com, register, take part in future cups, and check out the store. So we'll see you after the break.